Hey there fellow Factorians, Onerous here with another episode of my first Megabase. Look what we have here on the map. We have succeeded in controlling a huge swath of land on this planet and called it our own. While off camera I went through, so this was the section we did last episode, blocked that off, and I just replicated that all the way around our base. So we now have complete control of all this area, even this tiny little land bridge here. I have defended it quite heavily. So we're getting biter attacks, and that's fine, but I'm not going to be worried about biter attack alerts anymore. If we see a red one seeing something damaged, we can jump out here and we can pop down a ghost of another turret, and then our robots will go grab a turret from the box and pop it in, and we can reinforce our defenses. I've only gone single wall. I don't think there's a need at this point for double wall. And other than that, we are pretty much home and hosed with biter defenses for quite some time. And certainly we'll get artillery in the near future, and we'll be able to just pop off a lot of these close-in bases. One of the bonuses of what we've done is, obviously there's a whole heap of radars that we've popped around here, and that's really starting to reveal a lot more of the map. And as you can see, we've got some nice sort of deposits starting to appear in the far reaches of the area. Internally we've got a fair few copper deposits that we've blocked in. Not a whole lot of iron. There's this nice one over here, but that's about it. What we do have though is some really good uranium, and we honestly only need one of these. And I want to start mining that sooner rather than later, so that we can get our Cobrex happening, and then we get basically unlimited uranium-235. And you also notice we've got an amazing oil patch over here, which will really help us out later on. But this episode we need to get back to basics, and what I want to do is start producing our science packs. So I think we still need utility and production. So purple, production is purple and utility is yellow. Purple is definitely the easier one, I'm not going to lie. We just need rail, electric furnaces and productivity modules. Utility, the yellow, we need low density structures which use just a ton of copper, and process units, blue chips, which the death of many a starter base. So what we will do is we will kick off with purple science. So purple science, it produces 3 packs per production. I guess you'd call it production, and it needs 30 rail per assembler. So this is a bit tricky. The ratios start getting a bit funny, but essentially we're still aiming for 1 a second in our starter base, just so we can start researching stuff. Now here it takes 21 seconds. We produce 3 in that 21 seconds, so we only need 7 units, and each unit needs 1/3 of the materials per second. So we need 10 rail per second, and we need 1 electric furnace every 3 seconds, and 1 productivity module every 3 seconds. So we'll keep that in mind as we go along. We'll start with electric furnaces. Now I believe they should be being built in the mall. Let's have a quick stroll over here, and I think that's it there. So we might be able to pop them all back down and get it again. Let's see if we now have our production. Let's line it up properly, and it looks like we do. It's just not, we can't pop it down like that. Alright, we'll have to go over and set it while I think about it, because we do have, of course we do have our electric furnaces research. We just haven't bothered putting any in because they're no faster than steel furnaces. That's the thing to remember. They just don't need fuel, but unfortunately they're also much bigger, and it kind of ruins any of our existing arrays over here won't work, because instead of being 2x2, they're 3x3, and you just can't fit them in. So while we're over here, let's see what else we actually haven't got in here, because it's pretty good to have everything going if we can. Alright, so in front of me there are gates. Okay, gates are there. We still don't have the tech for those ones to the left. You can see the red cross is around the stuff we don't have. So we'll pop gates there. No use not doing it. Looks like these are all done. These are all done. This one here will be assembly machine 3s, which we haven't researched yet, and everything else. So all we're missing, let's bring that blueprint back up again. All we're missing is, line it up, there we go. All we're missing are beacons and the active provider, buffer, and requester chest. Yeah. Alright, sorry, requester chest, the yes, active provider, the one which dumps it all and I rarely use, and the buffer chest. Okay, and of course blue circuit, blue everything. There we go. All right, let's find the button that gets rid of that, and let's go back over and start doing our production of purple science. That's what we're going for. Purple science, production science. I just want to check too how many of these. I am actually going to make that 200. Because we're going to be using a lot of those very, very soon. We are really nearing the end of our starter base. Once we get these next lot of sciences going, I did not select it. Once we get the next lot of sciences going, we will be good to go. I think that was a purple science, so let's cancel that one. I saw the beacons, I'm like, we need the beacons, but we can't actually do the beacons. So let's just get some other useless stuff. Well, I guess that's actually not useless. We'll get that. And we definitely want that soon. No. Yeah, we'll have that. All right. There's something to keep going while we are producing our next lot. All right. So we were starting with steel furnaces, and we need one every 3 seconds. So let's see how long it takes to produce a steel furnace. 5 seconds. So if we had 5, that's 1 a second. If we have 2, that will be a little bit more than 1 every 3 seconds. It'll be 1 every 4 seconds. Yeah. Sorry, the other way around, 1 every 2 seconds rather than 1 every 3 seconds. But that's what we do. So all we need is that. Did I just line that up? Yep, great. So these two are going to produce this. What do we need for that? Stone, red circuits, and steel. Alright, we can bring our red circuits up like so. We are really going to start taxing our stuff very soon too, so yeah, I'm a little bit worried about our goodies, but we'll get there. Alright. So this is going to be, what do we need of what? Let's have steel and stone on the bottom, and then we'll do half a circuit of red at the top. Alright. Sounds good. So this is going to be a half a thing there. Great. There we go. So there is half a circuit of red going in there, and here we needed, what do we need? Stone brick and steel plate. Now stone brick is just woeful, I'm not going to lie, but we'll be fine. We will be fine. The reason for that is our stone is pretty much gone. There we go. Alright. As we will see, if I jump onto map view and head on over here where our stone deposit is, there we have 28,000 stone, and we've got we've got 3 miners working it. So that's going to be our next outpost. We'll make a stone outpost. But that's fine. That is fine. We will just deal with that as it comes. We'll get these science productions. My plan is to get these science productions happening first, and then just to see what needs to be done after that. Alright, let's pick all those up. Okay, So that those two electric furnace producers will be producing 2 every 5 seconds. So 1 every 2.5 seconds. We need 1 every 3 seconds. So that is sweet. All right. Perfect. Next up, what is next on the list? The next is productivity modules, and they need red circuits and green circuits. And we need 1 every 3 seconds of those. So we will need 5 of these. Wonderful. All right, I'm going to pop this on the other side. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Let's power them up. Let's not forget lights, because it's getting dark already. And of course, let's not forget actually powering this up to that area. We seems to be finding a little problem with our network over here. Let's put one of those down there. And how can we power that? Let's pop that right there. Great. Alright, so these are going to be productivity module 1s. I believe it was 1s. I better check that. I don't make the wrong one here. Productivity module 1s, yep. That is fantastic. Alright, so all we need for that is red and green circuits coming in here. Of course, that's perfectly annoying spot for it. How can we do that? I guess we just find a spot that's going to work. Something like that. And then just roll with that. And see where it comes out. And we'll kick it down here, around that rock. There we go. Alright. And that is what we need. So all we need here is some of those, and an out. And there we have it. We have 2 of the 3 components. The last component for Purple Science is rails, and we need to be producing 10 every second. Whew, that sounds like a lot, but I don't think it is. Okay, so these produce 4 a second, so we need 3 of these, and they need iron sticks. That will need 6 iron sticks a second. And what does iron sticks? They produce 4 a second. So if we have 2 iron stick productions feeding, what do we say, 3 of these, 2 iron sticks feeding 3 of those. How about we do some direct insertion? Something like that. So these will be iron sticks, and this will be rail. Like that. Yeah, I like it. I think that's going to work. So we just need stone, steel, and that will need iron plates. It only needs 1. These guys need 1 as well. So everything needs 1. We might bring them in top and bottom. No, we'll just bring them both in top. Alright, so here's our materials. We will need to copy. That's quite excessive, isn't it? Can I do that? No, we will need to do that so we can power in the middle. Alright, looks a bit odd. But that's fine. Alright, so we need to do that. There is those things. We will want an in for those. These will need an in as well. And they'll also need a long handle. Yes, alright. Great. You don't need a long handle though. There we go. And so you'll have to go a bit further. Alright, so we need iron plate and one other thing on the bottom. What's the next closest thing? Steel. Let's go iron plate and steel here. Alright, so steel, of course can't go right there, but hey, when does anything ever work out perfectly at this point of the bus? Alright, so there is iron plate and steel. So rocket's time to go. And these guys also need stone. No, that's just it, just stone. Yep. Alright, so we can bring stone in, I'm sure. Do we not have stone? Ah, stone is all the way over here. Yeah. And again, that's something we are really short on. So I think that's going to be our next endeavour. And you can jump all the way over there because you're a red. There we go, alright. There we have it. Let's give those an output. And we are, oh no, didn't need that one. Excellent, alright. So we are now set. We are going to be producing, we need seven of these science packs, is that correct? Yes, alright. So let's bring these down here. Now I want these on the inside, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. Let's go there. And then these ones up here will have to go a little bit further out and then down, and we'll get them to jump and keep going down, and then we'll get them to jump across and there. So this way we've got the ones that require more closer. Now do we need, let's just think about this, we need 10 a second, so that can be supported on one half of a red belt because it does 15 items a second per half, so that's okay. Alright. Let's go 2, 4, 6, 7. There we have it. Probably should have thrown these in too, and also I should have waited until we had our inserters. Alright. But that's alright, they're just inserters. We can pop them in like thus. Now our long handles for everything else we need, you can disappear, and we are good to go. If only we had, what are we missing? We're missing steel, and the steel is stopped here for some reason, because that is definitely not right. There we go. Let's have some steel back down here. Wonderful, and you're stopped because stone bricks are just basically non-existent. We've got very few kicking through. Alright, that's fine. Our production is set up though, so we can set an output here. There we go, some outputs, and at some point these guys will actually work. Yes, there we have it, our first purple science pack is in production. Now, where do we need to get it to? Let's have a look. Our science is up there. We need to cut it across the bus. Could sneak it through past our red circuits, which wouldn't be ideal. Maybe we can bring it up here. And yeah, that's probably, we can weave it stealthily through up here and just bring it underneath these batteries here. We can do that. Alright. Where are we? Why are we... Oh my gosh, while I wasn't looking, we travelled all the way down the belt. Well, good to check out how our base is going. These 18 turrets are active, and they're all just smashing. Let's see how our power's handling with that. We've put in a third solar array, and yeah, we're just smashing it, aren't we? Good stuff. We have 2.2k. So if there's say 2,000, that's 120 megawatts. So we are pretty good. We could probably turn off steam power if we wanted to, but we'll leave it running for just a little bit longer, just in case. All right, until I totally forget about it, and we never turn it off. That's all right. Bit of pollution never hurt anyone other than every single biter ever. So we'll bring it in up there. It's another few more to go. Alright. And let's see if I can do that. Wonderful. Oh, of course that's the wrong way. There we go, okay. Let's jump this across. And, oops, sorry. Alright. So there is our purple science. And we will get in here. Now what we've got here is these passing them this way, so we will need to now have them passing them the other way. So let's get these guys going in first, and then once these guys get it, they need to pass it across. And that's going to have to get upgraded for that to happen. There we go. Alright, and you guys, and you guys. So now we have purple science, red science, everything is going where it needs to be. Now there's a bit of a loop happening here. That is okay. Let's upgrade these guys to blues and just see if that fixes our problem. Not you. Definitely is doing something weird here. As long as it's consuming them, that's alright. I've never actually seen that before. I wonder if it's because we are limited in our production. What is going on? Why is green and red circuit, green and red science holding us back? Wow, that is ridiculous, isn't it? You know what? Look at that. These guys are still assembly machine ones. Phenomenal. How did that ever get past? Alright, that should marry it up at least with some of the other sciences. Anywho, we are looking a bit of time left. You know what? I'm going to leave utility science till the next episode because there is a lot to do with that. Let's go sort out our stone problem first. I'm just going to grab this guy right here, I think. Yeah. Not a huge deposit, but we don't need a whole heap of stone. So we'll just quickly see how quickly we can produce a outpost. Especially now that we don't have to worry about running back in for biters every 10 seconds. Alright, let's grab the car and head on out. It's not too far. Oh, I've got coal in my inventory again. I've done such a good job cleaning out my inventory, and now we're back. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Paul. Alright. Here we go. Nice and easy. A very small patch. That is not going to cut it. Let's grab our 6 miner section here. And I reckon that is going to be probably just 2 this way, I would say. Let's try and get something that would get a fair bit of it. Beautiful. Alright, let's get out of map mode. Oh, it's dark. Alright, we don't have any miners on us. Well, that is a bummer. But we can power it up at least and have some lights. Look at that. Now we can see our lack of miners. I am going to turn off those and we will request some miners. Let's get 100 miners. And once we walk in range, they will start to deliver. We can never get into range. Alright, do we have what we need for our train station as well? Let's maybe, yeah, 200 should be enough. We've got 2 locomotives. We need some carriages. Can I get 4? Seems a lot. But that'll be alright. We've got that. We've got stack inserters. Yeah, this is pretty good. Alright. Let's see how we've got 4 on the way. Looks like all our miners are delivered. Satisfaction 100. let's get the car here ready to go for when our carriages arrive. Here they are. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. Let's head back over. Don't run into the power pole this time. Alright. And bang. What have we got here? We have 24. That's not even a full belt. Oh well. This just seems unnecessary, but we'll do it. Alright. Well, why are those ones over there got no power? That doesn't seem right. Alright, let's merge that. Looks like I took a wrong part of the blueprint. That's alright. Alright, let's merge these guys together like so into one lane. You know what? We might as well have one that captures both of these, and we'll just bring it in right there. That'll work very easily. Alright, let me steal one which is actually going to be fully powered. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, and these guys I think have no choice but going upwards. Like so, and like so. They will live life on the edge adjacent to the train tracks. Alright, let's power that up over there. Beautiful. And how many do we have here? Ah, you that way, thank you. Yep, and voila. Alright, so here we have another 22. Okay, so that's barely enough for one red line. Okay. Where do we want this train to be? Do we want it over there? I think so. Alright. So let's freight this guy across. I am going to do that. Watch for trains. Always watching for trains. Alright. And that is totally the wrong way. Why is it always the wrong way? Always the wrong way. There we go. Alright. Let's bring it up here. And let's bring you into here as well. So what did I say? We have 26 here and 22 here. That is 48. That is just more than one red belt. Alright, let's pick up some of that stone. Wonderful. So we actually probably only need one train actually doing this. Let's do that. We don't need you. You're gonna really stuff us up, and you actually probably need to be a rail. Yeah, that looks good to me. Alright, so we've got pretty much no space there. Let's jump you across. Thank you. Going the proper way. There we go. Alright. So, can we fit a double-headed? Yep, sure can. Alright, so let's put you there. Let's get, where's our carriages? There we go. So let's get 2 carriages and that. Wonderful, wonderful. Alright, power it up. There. Let's get some boxes and some lights, of course. Power that. And let's get our stack inserters for here. And we're just going to do regular inserters for there. Alright. We are going the other way, but of course I would never put it the wrong way, would I? There we go, and there we go. And let's just balance these. And you can go there, and you can go there. Alright, there we have it. We have some research done. We have purple science, but we don't really have stone yet, so let's stick with what we can do. Don't really care, don't care, don't care, don't care. So purple science it is. Well, let's just get beacons. But whenever we get a little bit of purple science, you can throw it into beacons. Alright, so these guys are fueled up. These guys are going. Let's do our usual thing here and just be able to see how much is in these. Of course there's nothing because it's loading, and it's loading incredibly slowly because we only have basically 2 lines feeding into it, and not even that if we don't have these guys powered. There we go. Alright, so as you can see, yeah, we don't have 2 red belts at all here, but that is alright. Let's call this stone loading, and let's go for a little ride to where we want to unload it, shall we? And we've got our stone currently being mined here, so I think that is a perfect place to go. Now let me just check that we've got, yep, just want to make sure we had the signaling right there, so we can come around to there. Alright. Oh no, I forgot. You forgot me. That's alright. We can catch him. No, we can't. We've got no fuel. Ah, disaster. Alright. Well, let's go for a run, shall we? So we just need to, at the other end, set up a unloading spot, and we are already 2 minutes over time, but that's alright. Look at that. Turrets are engaged and not in any damage, so we are still going well. While I'm here, let me just grab some fuel so that we're not caught short again. Now, we'll also, with our loading over here, we will want beacons done. Excellent. Cold liquefaction, braking force. Oh, all these good things that come with purple science. I don't actually know what to get first. I'm going to get worker robot cargo size. I feel like the robots have served us so well, they deserve a little bit of a boost. Alright, so this is where our stone is currently being fed in, so this is a good spot for our train to come in. Have we still got... Yeah, we do. Wonderful. Alright, yeah, right there, perfect. So look at some of this signaling. We don't need you, and again, you're needing to be a chain signal. Yes, alright. This is getting to be a very busy place, but that's alright. Can we fit this in? 1, 2, 3, 4, perfect. Alright, and you are now stone unloading. Excellent. Now you, my friend, can go to stone unloading until you are empty. And then you can go back to stone loading. Can you go back to stone loading? Why are you not able to go? There we go. Alright. And you can fill up over there. Great. So let's just copy some of this. Not that one. Let's copy that one. Alright. We'll get you two to fit right there. And this will give us, of course, the house bots want to do it all. Thanks guys, you're doing a great job, but I'll be a little bit quicker. Alright, they can do the lights. We'll let them do the lights. That's very, very generous of us, I think. Alright, so there is our one red belt of stone. And what I'm going to do is bring it in here, and right here we will say input priority right, so we'll keep mining that, and let's bring out the upgrade planner. But first, always forget this, so we're not going to forget it this time. Oh man. Let's grab some fuel for our train. How can we do that? How can we do that? We can put a splitter here and do something like this. It's getting a little bit messy over here, but hey, that's alright. Alright, nope. There we go. And across to there. And let's split that here. There we go, alright. Of course, that's probably just outside. How did I know that was going to be just outside the power range? Anyway. Okay, let's fuel you up and fuel you up. And we are good as gold. Right. Can we get, yes, that. Alright, we have a little bit of stone there. And I'm just going to grab our upgrade planner and get this to a red belt. There we go. Alright, so we're going to call the episode there. I'm pretty happy with that. We've got our purple science up and running. And we can ditch that now. Like so. Yes, we've got our purple science up and running. And we've got the stone that can support it. It's just some of our bots will take the lead on this. Alright, yes. So next episode we are going to get the tougher one, and definitely one that's going to really ruin our day. The utility science, yellow science. Now the reason that's going to ruin our day is because it's got blue circuits. And frankly, we are not prepared for blue circuits. We have very little red circuit production, very little green circuit production. Yeah, it's just going to totally ruin any chance we have of successfully making meaningful blue circuits. But that's alright. That's going to be our next challenge. Once we get that yellow science packs going, we'll see where the bottleneck is and we will improve that. So with that being said, I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. And as always, if you've got some tips, ideas, thoughts, drop them in the comments below, and I will endeavour to incorporate them into my future gameplay. So thanks for watching, and catch you next time.